Statement from Coach Moore, and we'll move to questions from there.
Oh, Mama said there'd be days like this, huh? Rough night. Second game in a row, kind of got off to a slow start. I just felt like we didn't come out with the same energy and edge that we normally have. Bad as I bragged on them today at shoot around, the job they've been doing defensively in particular, and then on the boards as well. And then we gave up 40 points in the first half, so just had a rough night. A lot of players seemed a little step slow. Offensively struggled some. I'll take the blame for that. We didn't look like we were very prepared for their mixtures of defense. Obviously, they did a pretty good job of juggling between man-to-man and then their 2-3 zone, which they sometimes really expanded out wide and other times kept it in tighter. So we just didn't do a good job of attacking it. So rough night, and it doesn't get any easier. So we got our work cut out for us.
You mentioned the slow start. What can you guys do to start faster?
Again, obviously the Louisville game, we just couldn't make a shot. And some of that tonight, but tonight it was more defensively. I just didn't feel like we had, like I said, didn't feel like we had the energy and the intensity, and we just didn't play hard enough for, this league. I mean, you better bring it, because, Virginia, they got a chip on their shoulder. A lot of people felt like they should have got a bid a year ago, and they didn't. So, they're trying to make a statement, and we've dug ourselves a hole to lose 2 games at home in a row, and now you got to go play a good Duke team at their place. We've got a lot of work to do.
Obviously, she came back in, but is Chelsea doing okay, and what happened there?
She got popped in the nose, and obviously, a lot of blood came out. They just told me, hey, she's ready to go back in, and I love that kid. I mean, sometimes she gets a little out of control. I get that, but if everybody on this roster played as hard as Chelsea does, then we'd have a lot fewer problems. I promise you.
How do you think the free throw shooting affected the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a problem. We've spent a lot of time on it in practice. We had a couple people that struggled in particular and kind of skewed the numbers there. But same thing from the field. We had some people really struggle, and I've got to look at everything we're doing, and because offensively, again, if you have 1 or 2 people out there struggling, it's really hard to run an offense and to do anything because the defense is not going to be real honest. So we got to have 5 players out there that can keep the defense honest.
Lucky Rudd, she isn't on the roster anymore.
Yeah.
What's her status?
Yeah, she started the first 8 games of the year. We decided to make a change there, put Kiera Leslie in the starting lineup, and I think just mainly she was disappointed that her role changed, and that's the thing. This transfer situation is a double-edged sword. Used to be coaches, players, everybody could kind of look at their roster and kind of plan on 4-year rotation cycle, whatever. Now the transfer situation changes that. So, that's the biggest thing I can say. But again, good kid, great family, and wish her the best. But again, disappointed we didn't have her there tonight, But
So you think with the new players coming in, they'll get adjusted to ACC play later on?
I don't know. What do you think? I thought Armani obviously did some good things. Armani can score the ball. Defensively, still work in progress. Kai Crutchfield is just a big jump, man. From high school to the ACC is a big jump, and may not be ready for it yet, but this is a situation we're in, and so she's, you know, going to get some opportunities, but just doesn't realize how hard and how fast the game is and how hard you have to play. So, work in progress.
Guys did a good job getting offensive rebounds, second chance points. What was working there for you guys tonight?
Well, I mean, again, we've got some kids that really, Dee Rogers is really good, getting to the boards, and of course, tonight Armani went and got a few, and so again, that was good to see, but, you know, Chelsea usually is really good in that department, so is Aquila, so I hadn't seen the film yet, I'll look at it here in a little while. They may have done a great job on them, boxing them out, I'm not sure. And like I said, we just got to look at everything we're doing and see what maybe we can adjust.
Do you think the snow on the ground affected the cold shooting?
I think snow on the ground affected the crowd some. I appreciate the ones that came out though, you know. With all the weather people saying that it was going to melt and then freeze back over, you know, that's, and when you can, nowadays there's a plethora of games on TV, but you know, I appreciate our fans. We got some good folks that are there for us, and I'm, you know, sorry that we kind of disappointed them tonight. I hope we can get it back together and make it up.
Any more questions for Coach Moore? Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all for weathering it.
No problem.
Thanks, Coach.